In this video today, I will review the newly launched Android streaming TV box from the DIGIBox brand called D6 Max.
Hey friends, this is Shaz and welcome back to the Ministry of Reviews.
This new model runs on Android 12 and is powered by the all-winner H618 quad-core processor, delivering speeds up to 1.51 GHz. It comes equipped with 4 GB of RAM and 64 gigs of internal storage, ensuring smooth performance and ample space for apps and media. Connectivity is also top tier, featuring Wi-Fi 6, gigabit LAN for internet speeds up to 1000 Mbps and Bluetooth 5.4 for fast and stable wireless connections. The device also supports stunning 8K Ultra HD video resolution at 24 FPS. But what truly sets this box apart is its built-in suite of more than 5 premium apps, completely free for life. These apps provide access to live TV channels, movies and TV shows with no subscriptions, no renewals and no hidden fees. Now let's first do the unboxing to check out the contents in the box, and then I will connect it with my TV and start testing the different functions and features of this new DIGIBox D6 Max Android streaming TV box. So keep watching, guys. Alright friends, so this is all you get inside this box. So you get the standard user guide, the user manual, you get the power adapter. Now the good thing with this power adapter is that it's a Type-C connection, which is really nice and handy. Now it's a universal power adapter, so it's 100 to 240 volts, so you can work in any country. 0.4 amp max power, 5 volt output. It's very nice kind of power adapter, very different to some of the other devices because it has the Type-C power, so you can use any other similar power source with Type-C. Then you have the HDMI cable to connect the device with the TV or the monitor. Then you get the remote control. This is the standard DIGIBox remote control. Now this one comes with voice input as well, and you also get the gyro mouse button, which is very handy. Now the good thing is that you can either use this remote control, or you do also have an option of using your mobile. There is an app that you can download on your mobile which basically act as a remote controller for this DIGIBox device. So you can either use this one or install that app on your mobile. Alright, and then we've got this new advanced enhanced DIGIBox device. This is the D6 model or D6 Max model. I've tested some of the previous D6 DIGIBox models. Looked very different. So in terms of the casing, it's the latest new casing from DIGIBox. It's a mix of metallic, which is the outer casing. The silver bit is metallic, and then this on top is plastic. It's a very nice looking model, very different to some of the other devices I've tested. Those were either all metallic or all plastic, but this is a mix of both. You've got the name of the main brand, DIGIBox. You've got the name of the model right on front, at the front. You've got the LED light indicator. You've got the on-off button. Now on the left side you don't really have anything, but on the right side you've got some inputs. This is SD card for memory. Then you've got 2 USB slots. These are type A USB slots. At the back you've got another USB input, the USB slot, AV input, Ethernet for LAN, HDMI connection, optical audio connection, another USB slot. So a total of 4 USB on this USB-A on this device, and then finally the DC 5 volt 2 amp for the power. So again, in terms of the connections, it's very simple. And then in terms of the external storage, you've got 4 USBs, which you don't really see on most of these kind of devices. So it's 4 USBs plus an SD card. So a lot of external connections that you can make with this. And again, the good thing is that it has power with Type-C. And again, looks very nice. It's a newer design. In terms of the size, very similar to some of the other devices, but in terms of the design, looks quite nice. Alright friends, so I've switched on this DIGIBox D6 Max TV box. It took around about 18 to 20 seconds for the system to start and get to the main home page or the landing page that looks like this. This is the Android system user interface. Now looks very similar to the previous DIGIBox devices, so the overall user interface is not very different. So if you are new to DIGIBox devices, let me give you a very quick overview of the layout and the different options available on this main screen. So right on top is the date and time, and then you've got this right at the top you've got this bar which is the command center. So you've got the first one is the internet browser, and then you've got the contact us in case if there's any issues with this device. You can certainly contact the DIGIBox customer support and they'll help you out. You've got internet speed test, you've got help, then you've got self-starting management. Basically this allows you to select a certain app that you would want to start every time you switch on this device. Then you've got the set quick launch. Now this basically allows you to set two buttons on the remote control. You can see that the red and the orange one, and you can link these two to any of the apps that you want as your quick link or quick quick launch kind of an application. All right, then you've got Bluetooth connection. You can clean up the memory, you can play around with the network settings. I've connected this device with the Ethernet LAN, but you can connect this with Wi-Fi as well. File manager in case you want to access the internal storage or you want to access any external storage on this device. Then you've got the remote control. Now the good thing with the remote control is that you can either use this physical remote that comes with the box, or you can actually use your mobile as a remote control, and you can actually simply go and download this smart app which basically allows you to control this device through the remote control on your mobile itself. So a very nice and handy feature. And then finally there is some more setting area. You click on that, you get some extra settings. You can set up a wallpaper, you can set up your own wallpaper, some disclaimers, more settings. These are Android system settings which are standard to any Android device. You can adjust the screen and the scroller, uninstall applications, time, language, projection. Now you can project the screen of your mobile onto the screen of your TV through this application. You can reset the device, you can update the software, which is very important. You know, they have new firmware getting updated on a very regular basis, so you can use this icon to update the software. And then finally you have the file manager to access the storage. So these are all the settings available right at the top on this command bar, and then right at the bottom is where you can have some extra applications appear. So the first one on the left side is the app. This basically allows you to get into the all app view, and this is a fixed icon. So you click on that, you get to see all the different applications available and installed on this device. Now these are some of the ones that I've installed just for the test today. Some of them were pre-installed, but you can you know, always go to Google Play Store to install apps, or you can use APK Pure or some other APK apps to sideload these applications. Right, and then you have these 5 icons to select any of your favorite apps on this main screen as your favorites. Now I've selected these 5. These are the 5 premium apps that are available on this DIGIBox, but if you want to change this to anything, like if you want let's say YouTube, you just need to long press this and then you get this option where you can select any other device to appear on this main page as your favorites. All right, so this is how it is. And then on the remote, if you press the down button, you get to see some more apps that are set as your favorites. As you know, extra application app view doesn't have any names of those apps, just the icons. So that's another way to access the different applications installed on this device. So this was, you know, the overall user interface. Now the good thing is that it's very easy to use. It's not technical. You know, you don't have to be a tech savvy person to operate this device. It's a plug and play device. You simply need to connect this, power it up, connect it with internet, and then you get access to all these amazing premium applications on this DIGIBox D6 Max device. And as you can see, the icons are quite nice in terms of the size, very easy to read the labels and kind of move from one screen to another. So quite easy. user interface, and it's very smooth and stable. It doesn't lag at all. So when you move your remote control buttons on the screen, you get to see the movement on the screen at the same time, which is very, very good. So this is the overall user interface on this new D6 Max device. This DIGIBox D6 Max has two main functionalities. It's a standard Android TV box where you can download and enjoy all your favorite apps like YouTube, Netflix, Disney+, HBO Max, various games, social media apps, and many more. It's a fully capable Android TV box. But here's where it gets exciting. This box comes with free for life access to live TV channels, movies, and TV series, all of which get updated regularly. And yes, that's right, no subscriptions or no renewals ever. But due to YouTube's restrictions, I can't show the premium apps or their content in this video. However, if you want to see the full demo of those apps and everything included with this box, just click the complete review video link in the description of this video below. In this video here, I will focus on the basic functionality of this TV streaming box. Alright, so the first thing I would like to test on this device is to see what type of internet speed that we're getting. Now this device is capable of getting us maximum 1 gigabyte, so 1000 Mbps internet connection. So let's go to the internet test speed. I just want to see what kind of internet we're getting. Now I've connected this with Ethernet LAN, but you can connect this with the Wi-Fi as well. It's got the fast Wi-Fi 6 connection. So let's stop this here and then let's press and start on the speed test. Alright, so we're getting very, very high internet download speed, about more than 900 Mbps, so very close to the 1G that this device promises. So internet speed is very, very good. You know, with this kind of internet speed, you can easily stream 8K videos or also play online games, which are heavy graphic intensive online games. You can still play that. It's a very, very high internet speed on this device. Alright, so let's go back to the home page. The next device I would like to test is the YouTube app. And all I want to test on the YouTube app is to see if it is able to play 4K videos. Now, you know, YouTube generally plays fine on most of the devices. So all I want to see is if it's playing the 4K videos on this. I've got some of my 4K videos. All right, so let's go to my recent video. Was a 4K video. This one, let's see if we can play this in 4K. Alright, so let's go into the quality. It's playing at 480p right now, but we can actually go and increase that to 2160p, which is 4K. So this YouTube app is able to play 4K videos, which is quite good. So let's blow this up full screen. As you can see, it looks very nice. The important thing to see is if it is playing smoothly, which it is. So the colors are nice overall. And most of the devices I've tested, YouTube generally plays fine. But in some of the devices, I noticed that it was playing at max 2K. But this one plays max 4K, which is good news. So YouTube working quite nicely. Let's go back to the home page, and then the next one I would like to test. Actually, I don't have the Netflix login details right now. I just want to see if the app is working. But to be very honest, with the premium apps on this device, you don't really need to subscribe to any of these paid premium platforms or applications like Netflix, HBO, Prime Videos, Disney+. You know, all the content from these different applications is available within the free premium applications available on this D6 Max devices. So honestly, I don't recommend anyone to continue with their subscriptions if they're buying this device. All right, so the Netflix app works. It opens. If you wish to add your login details, you can, and then you can enjoy the Netflix on this device. All right, so the next one is I just want to quickly show you different things on this device. Now I've connected a USB flash drive with this, so I just want to see if I can play different video files through the USB flash drive on this. So I've got some sample videos on this USB flash drive that I test on all these devices, and I've got 4K at 24 FPS. So let's test that one really quick. All right, so quick to open and running smoothly, so no problem. Now let's skip directly to the 4K 60 FPS, which is the most common file for 4Ks. All right, again, so quick to open and plays quite nicely. All right, so the next one I would like to test is 8K. Now, the issue with my 8K video sample file is that it's a very high frames per second video sample, which most of the devices don't play. So devices do play 8K videos, but at maybe 24 or maximum 30 frames per second rate. But this one is very high. But I just want to see if it is playing. If it is playing, which means that this device is capable of playing 8K videos. It's just that this might not play smoothly because it's a very, very high frame per second video. All right, so it started playing the video, which is good news, and as you can see, it is not smooth. You know, there is a very tiny bit of buffering or drop frames, though it's not really bad. But again, you know, when you're playing 8K videos, you want to be very, very smooth video playback. So in this particular case, the good news is that this device is able to play 8K videos. We just need to restrict it to a lower frame per second, like 24 or 30. All right, so let's go back to the home page now. The other different applications I would like to test is now if you are interested in getting to know about the Geekbench score, you know, some of my viewers do ask me about you know what scores do we get on these devices. I did the test earlier today, just added this to my favorites, and I can quickly show you the score that we get. Now keep in mind that this device is not one of those high-end high-spec device, because it's not meant to be a powerhouse kind of a device. All it is supposed to do is just do the streaming. So you see the scores are not extremely high. It's about 100 on single core and about 240 on multi-core, which is, you know, an average score for this kind of a device. So it's not one of those devices where you have very high graphic output. It's perfect for streaming different live TV movies and the different premium apps on this device. So for that purpose, it's good enough. But you know, just wanted to show you the scores that we get is about 102 on single and 241 on multi-core, and then you can go down and look at all the other core performance scores on the single as well as the multi-core. So just wanted to quickly give you an overview of the score that we do get on the benchmark app, and what we can do now is just exit and also quickly take you through the specifications of this device, which I shared with you earlier. But just to confirm, it is ARM Cortex A53 running at max 1.51 gigahertz. It's a 4-core processor running on Allwinner H618, 4 gigs of RAM and about 64 gigs of internal storage. In terms of the device, as I said earlier, it is 4 gigs plus 64, and then when you look at the system, Android 12, an API level of 31, and the root access is open on this device, which is quite surprising. All right, so this is all about the different specifications on this device. We can go back to the home page, and as I said earlier, you know, this is a device that is primarily for streaming live TV or the movies content, but you can actually use this device to play games, and I did that earlier. I was testing this device and I did install this Asphalt 8 game, which is quite a graphic intensive game, and I can tell you the overall gameplay experience was quite decent. It was not lagging, there were no drop frames, very smooth, the overall colors, everything was perfectly fine. So I was quite happy and surprised because I was not expecting this kind of a device to play such high graphic intensive game, but it did, and the overall experience was quite nice with the gameplay. Right, Lo, let's come back to the home page. And then, this device has so many other functions and different features available. You can use this, the mobile screen mirroring. You can have your on-screen mirroring application installed, or you can use the Mirrorcast, which is pre-installed to project the screen of your mobile onto the screen of your TV, and again it has the browser as well, but the main attraction of this device is basically the premium apps that come along with this. Those apps are free for life, no subscription, no renewals required. It's a one-time purchase of this device, and then you can enjoy all those live TV channels and movies and TV series for life without worrying about any more investment in this box. It's a one-time investment kind of a device. So this was a quick review about the different applications. These were the standard Android applications that I wanted to show you. But as I said again, the main power of this device are these 5 premium applications. And unfortunately, I cannot show any of those in this video because of YouTube restriction. But I would highly recommend you go and watch the live, the full video, the uncensored full review video on a different platform. I've given you the link to that platform just on the description of this video. And once you watch that video, you will know how powerful this device is with so much of content available. So all in all, another very nice device from the DIGIBox company. I've tested some of their previous models and they do work quite nicely. They're very stable and importantly very durable, and they keep working. So all in all, another very nice device from DIGIBox. If you are interested in buying this, simply go to the link in the description below. It will take you directly to the official DIGIBox website where you can buy this new DIGIBox D6 Max Android TV streaming box. That's it, friends. If you like my content, you can go and support this channel with the super thanks icon below. And if you are new to my channel, please do subscribe and click on that bell icon so you won't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, guys.